This is my 2004 Boston Whaler Nantucket, which is the same boat that is now sold as an Outrage. It's 19 feet long, 18 feet 6 inches long. It originally came with a 115 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke, which is actually a Yamaha engine that for the last 9 years served me well. I decided to repower with the new 150 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke engine. This engine sits on the transom well. It weighs about 50 pounds more than the 115. It's a much more substantial engine. It looks bigger on the boat, but it doesn't look too big on the boat. I put a stainless steel propeller on it. The boat tows well behind my Expedition. I don't think I would try to tow it with anything smaller, really. It's a single axle trailer, but we've towed it for thousands of miles and not had any real problems at all with it. The conversion of the 115 to the 150 was easy. All of the basic controls matched right up. I think they had to change one little harness adapter. The mounting system is more substantial than my 115. The engine mounted tilt is on the other side. Anodes, all the controls, easy to get to. There's a tilt support. The flush fitting is here. Basically you can open it, pull it out, screw a hose to it. It works pretty easily. And then it just latches back there when you're done. Inside the cowl, all of the important things you need to pay attention to are easily labeled and accessible. I think Mercury's hyped this up a bit, but it does make things a little easier. The oil filter and the dipstick are labeled yellow. The low pressure fuel filters down here, just pop it out. It's easy. And over here is the maintenance schedule, just stamped on the inside of the thing for people who are challenged by reading their manuals. They also have online instructions for doing basic maintenance, which is maybe unnecessary, but it does make things a little bit easier. Oil fillers up here. Plugs are easy to get to. The bottom one's a little tight down there, but you can still get to it with a standard socket wrench. So you can see that. Standard socket wrench. Yeah, that might have sharpened it up. And you can even get a torque wrench in there to set it up right. So no big complaints about the usability of the motor. The boat sits nicely on its lines. The extra 50 pounds of the engine does not seem to unbalance the boat at all. All right, now we're going to give it a whole shot from a dead stop. Okay, Mark, anytime, just give it the juice.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way. So we're planing in 2 seconds. All right, now we're running down Smith Mountain Lake. It is November the 23rd, 2013. This is with the new 150 Mercury 4-stroke outboard. We're cruising at about 3,900 RPMs, but running about 30 miles an hour, which is much more efficient than the old engine. Enjoying himself. One thing that's immediately apparent with this boat is that it's very quiet. You can talk underway, and that's a big difference over the old engine, because the old engine had to run at a higher RPM. It's more noisy. This has also got a noticeable increase in torque, which makes the boat real controllable in choppy water. We're running at about 3,700 RPM. So we're going about probably 28, 29 miles an hour, something like that. mark to give it some gas, and you can just sort of watch the response of the boat. Go ahead, juice it up. A lot of acceleration, but still pretty quiet. About 4,900 RPM. Run it with the trim tabs down a little bit. A lot more power than